Moin and welcome to this video in which I show you how to make a beautiful metallic object out of a simple resin 3D print. This is the thermal detonator and today we will electroform and assemble it. This thing was actually a request from the YouTube comments, and hey, feel free to drop requests in. I try to fulfill as many as I can. I found a model on printables.com that I liked, so into the slicer, resin into the printer, and off we go. We now remove the prints from the plate and clean them thoroughly with isopropanol. At first glance, the prints should be as geometrically correct as possible. My experience with resin printers is that parts tend to be slightly deformed, but that is usually my fault. After detaching from the support structure, the resin must be cured thoroughly. So far, everything is nothing special. Looks great and it is already nice and smooth. It's best to put everything together once and check whether it fits together very well. Now we have to do a lot of smoothing. I have already mentioned it and I will say it again. The foundation for a smooth electroplating is the evenness of the print. There's no way around it. You can see everything, really everything later that is not smooth in the run-up. You can sand with steel wool or go directly to the print with heavy equipment. With resin prints, it's a bit easier, thank God. Please always remember to protect yourself with a respirator. You don't want to breathe the dust and fumes. Now we are about to spray on the conductive layer of copper paint. I don't want copper to be deposited on the surface where we plug the prints together. Since the copper layer is not insignificantly thick, there could be clearance problems. For this, I mask the areas. With the super duper magic conductive airbrush paint, I now spray the 3D print carefully and evenly with high pressure. The copper paint I have often described. I linked the video in the description. The paint dries only a few minutes, so you can directly start the bath electroplating. And here we go. I have set up an acidic copper bath. How the bath works you can see in the linked video. So conductive print in, and then the rotary jig turned on, power on, and wait 4 hours. Pay attention to the current flow. Towards the end of the plating we are at 1.5 volts and 1.6 ampere. It looks cool, the copper is deposited shiny, and we can now wait for a little longer. But we still need a print of transparent red resin. Almost forgot. Plating is now finished. I have already polished the lower half. You can see and feel how smooth the copper is. The upper part came out of the copper bath like this. Although it is already very shiny, you can see and feel the tiny imperfections. On video, however, the effect is strong and intensified. Here you can also see what happens when you touch the copper with your fingers during plating. Electroplated fingerprints. First we check if it still fits together. Great. Now we have the choice of how much we want to polish and sand the upper part. Be creative. In the end you should end up at 2000 grit and use steel wool and polishing compound for the finish. The electronics are pretty simple and straightforward. I use an Arduino Nano, but that's actually way too overpowered. I don't even have sound in there. If everything is working, now is the right time for the nickel layer. This is also done in a bath. Nickel has less difficulty with the geometry of the surface, which is why it is deposited evenly on the copper. This also happens very quickly. 5 minutes is sufficient. I always recommend a palladium or chrome layer on the nickel because it is an allergen. The nickel electrolyte is even more harmful to health. Stay safe. Now a few small airbrush tests are taking place. Finally, the assembly. It is not difficult to fumble all this in. In the end, you will be rewarded with this. I must say that I was already lucky with this plating. It can all backfire quickly if you run into plating issues. I hope you enjoyed it and got some ideas for your props. Please subscribe to this channel if you want to support me and suggest something for the next time. Tschüss!